Welcome back to my podcast, Out of My Mind with Stephen D. Hill. I want to start off by saying this. 2025 has actually shown me that you can achieve whatever you step forward, you step on to do. Believe me when I say that. If I sit here today and tell you that I graduated high school on a 7th grade level, would you believe me? When I tell you that I did not receive the educational help that I needed to get until I was in the 9th grade, would you believe me? When I tell you that I have achieved so much in the year of 2025, I can't even imagine what's coming for 2026. You have got to step up, step out, wake up, get out, and be just as sharp as this edge up. Shout out to Leader Barber. But what my point is, no matter what come against you, you can't fold. You got to stand up. Because if you know me, you know my story. A lot of y'all know my name, but y'all know my story. But I'm a testimony, a living one. When I tell you I share my story with people I feel like I need to share my story with. But when I share my story and if you hear me talk about my story, listen to it. To know that I graduated high school at a 7th grade level. But to know that and to see what I've accomplished, what I have been able to do, and what I am doing to show you that you could do any damn thing. Yes, graduating on the 7th grade level. Yes, struggling through school bothered me, but I didn't really let it take over me. It did take over me for a long period of time, but I had to believe within myself that there is something better. I want better. I'm not going to let this educational issue or education issue bother me. So I want it better. And a lot of people need to have that same look on life or just in everyday things. Know that you can do better. Know that you can always have something better than what you had. You can always get something better than what you got. Just know that you can do it. Remember, y'all can't keep walking around with these dollar menu mindsets. You can't do it. Yeah, it's okay to get a hot and spicy McChicken every now and then. Sometimes you may want I go chicken sandwich every now and then from Wendy's. But you just got to understand that you can get better when you want better. And you can do better when you want to do better. Just do it. I just be trying to put in y'all head that you can do better. You can do better. Know who I am and know my story. Baby, if you know what I've been through, what I've came over, which means I've overcome, you shall overcome. I know y'all know that song, but I'm just saying, like, I'm sitting in this room right now. Blessings. I'm sitting in this room right now. Blessings. I said to myself, yeah, I can go out and pay a recording studio. Yeah, I can go out and pay a podcast studio to record my show. But the way I think, if I could save this money, as many episodes as I want to do, I'm going to save this money. I'm going to take the money that I am going to be giving them and I'm going to put that in my equipment so I can do my own damn show right here in my very own space. And that's just what that is. Because I feel like if I could figure it out, I'm going to do it. And since I was always a hands-on learner, I get the shit, I figure it out. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. That's just what it is. Let me go in and talk about being grateful. Let me go in and talk about being grateful. Let me just show you a grateful moment. Let me just show you what's my definition of what dedication is. When I first started taking pictures many, many years ago, I figured out how to use a point and shoot camera. If you don't know what a point and shoot camera is, do your research. Now I use DSLRs and mirrorless cameras. I, I've always been the guy who, oh, I'm gonna work for myself. I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. Well, anyway, I used to do my photo shoots in my bedroom. I did not have a bed because I wanted to be able to use my room for my studio. Yes, I could have had a bed, but I was so dedicated to being this photographer. I didn't care about a bed because I'm going to use this damn room to take these pictures up against this wall. Huh. Many, many years ago. So being able to sacrifice a bed so that I can dedicate my time and build my skill in my bedroom, I don't know what else to tell y'all. I believe within my heart that this is what I'm supposed to be doing. It's just what I'm supposed to be doing. As I sit here at this computer with this little folding table, this microphone, and all this other little equipment, and the camera over there, I'm telling you, you can do better. Dedication, determination, the drive, the 3Ds. I don't know who else can tell you no better than me. Yeah, I wanted to give up. Yeah, I did give up. Yeah, I gave in, but I still gave out. To know that you can be better, to know that you can do better, to know that you can just go further than what you really feel in your heart, it's a good thing. Yes, I dealt with depression. Yes, I did attempt suicide. I never abused alcohol. I never did drugs. Although I will drink a little drink every now and then, and I have did a little smoke every now and then. So technically, I'm not a user, to be honest. But if I did, that's my business. But I'm just letting you know. Me saying that is you can overcome, man. You can overcome. I just know that to recognize your worth when you grow up with issues, childhood trauma. I know it's hard to overcome stuff like that. My issues was with being a little fat kid. You got the bullies, being who you are when you're really different, and the kids know, so they're going to pick on you, blah, blah, blah. Knowing that your education is not like everybody's education. You don't learn like every other kid. Yeah, I know, blah, blah, blah. All of that, it kind of bothers you. It stays in your head, and you feel like, oh, I ain't shit. Oh, I'm this. Oh, I'm not worthy. I'm not. That was me. To know that I've overcame all of those trials and went through all of those tribulations, to know that my story can help somebody, to know that, oh yeah, my attempt at suicide, it didn't work because it's something else better. Well, it was something better for me. And I see that now. I didn't see that then. I see that now. And also being able to sit here right now and look at this camera and say, I believe in myself. And to sit here and tell y'all that I attempted suicide, to be able to even speak about that is a strong ass moment. People don't know. A lot of people don't know, but now you do. And this is not for sympathy. This is not for fans. This is not for love. This is not for followers. My story is my story, and some people might need to hear it. And yes, going through so much as a child, as a teenager, as a young adult, and sometimes as a grown ass man, you have to process shit different. You have to do what's going to help you. You have to do what's going to better you. So to this day, I actually struggle with generalized anxiety disorder. If you don't know what that is, Google it. Generalized anxiety disorder. I mean, it may not seem like a big deal to you, but it's some real shit. It's some real life shit. Look it up. Generalized anxiety disorder. Anxiety is a real thing. Like I just told you, a little background. A lot of shit that happens every single day in life, my mind does not seem to process it the way it should or the way that it processes for other people. So I'm not going to go too deep into what generalized anxiety disorder is. You just have to look up and do your research. But believe me, every day ain't easy. Every day may be a struggle. Every day's not a struggle. I just told myself that I would live for the moment. I cannot process all that shit at one time. I always had an issue with setting goals and not being able to meet them. I had an issue with feeling like, oh, I failed. When something don't follow through, I always felt like a failure. But that's just something I had to deal with and something I had to learn how to not deal with and something I had to learn how to overcome. But what I want y'all to know is that I am grateful for every single issue, every single problem, every single struggle, every single test that I had to go through. I am grateful for every single thing because I sit in front of you today as Stephen D. Hill, and I believe that I have done more than I have ever thought growing up that I would be able to complete. Because once again, if I tell you that I graduated on a seventh grade level, this is graduating from high school at a seventh grade level, would you believe me? Like I told you, I'm just as sharp as this edge. My business is my business. What I choose to share, I choose to share. But what I want y'all to know, and I'm going to say this again, is that you can get over what you've been through. You can get over what you're going through, and you can get over what's going to come towards you. I know you remember playing Mario. If you in that age bracket, you playing Mario. You know I used to jump over shit. Mario used to jump over shit. He used to break shit. He used to jump up and get shit, coins and shit. No, coins, that was Sonic. But Mario always overcome. Yeah, he fell down a little hole every now and then, but he still came back. Back to that dollar menu mindset. Y'all got to get over that. Y'all got to get over that. Yeah, baby, you may live in the hood, but don't be a product of it. I grew up in South Dallas. I grew up on North Buckner. Yeah, I was in the hood, but I wasn't a product of it. If you want better, you will do better. If you want better, you got to know better. If you going to do better, you got to know better. And it's okay. It's okay to do better. It's okay to want better. It's okay to figure out a plan so that you can get what you want, so that you can do better. You can live better. Y'all gonna figure it out one day. Y'all alarm gonna go off one day and y'all gonna wake up and you're gonna be like, damn, shit gotta change. It ain't gonna change if you don't change. Baby, put on your good shoes, your good dress, your good bra, your good panties. Step it up. Do it right for you, nobody else. Like I said, at the end of the day, these people don't give a fuck. They don't care. But as long as you care about you, that's all that matters. As I get ready to close this out, please know that deep down inside, you have the energy, the drive, the dedication, the determination to do better. I'm going to tell you again, you can do better. But I want y'all to know that taking this into 2026, I want you to know that you can do better. Do better for you. If nothing else matter, nobody else matter, do it for you. Let go of the dollar million mindset in 2026. Thank you for watching every single episode that was done this year. I started in April, and this is the very last episode for this year. It's not as long as the previous ones, but I just wanted to close it out with something. And I'll see y'all in 2026. And until next time, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Thank you for watching. This is Out of My Mind with Stephen D. Hill. Do better for you. Bye bye. Happy New Year.